normal fall broadcasting right now to bring you something urgent, something important, and something a little bit joyful, because today we are going to Hobby Lobby to check out the Christmas decor that they already have in stores. I'm so excited that you and I are going shopping today. I love taking you shopping with me. It really makes shopping so much more fun, being able to share it here with you and talk to you in the comments afterwards, see what you loved in the stores, what you're loving this year, what you're picking up this year. I know it is only September, but you probably know, if you shop at Hobby Lobby like I do, then they start putting Christmas out in July. And so now is the time to go in stores, check it out, and see if there's anything that we want to buy for our homes this year for the holiday season, because those viral things, those popular items tend to sell out very quickly and very early in the season. I want to be on top of it this year, not only for myself, but for you, and share with you the pieces in store that I think are worth buying so far this season, that I think are going to be really popular, and kind of just see what they have, because I'm getting really excited for Christmas already. I know Halloween hasn't even happened yet, but I just so look forward to the holidays and Christmas and all those things. And I really do start thinking about it around this time each year. I'm really excited about today. I'm gonna finish my coffee. This was an accident, but look, I matched my coffee cup today. Purely accidental. I did not do that on purpose. I did wear the shirt on purpose, but I grabbed a mug. I guess it was subconscious. As always, before we venture out, I figured I would share my outfit with you before we go, what I'm wearing today. I am wearing this red and white striped top that you've probably seen me wear a bunch here on my channel. I've had it for a few years. Such a great throw on. And since we're doing Christmas shopping today, I thought I had to bring out a little bit of red. I think I actually wore a red and white sweater to shop last year, a different sweater, when I shared it here on YouTube. And someone said something about where's Waldo, so I'm back. Waldo's back, becoming a Christmas tradition. I also have my red Teddy Blake with me today, but I've paired my top today with my new all-time favorite jeans ever. You have seen me wear these several times here on my channel already. I got them a couple of months ago, and ever since I got them, I've been obsessed with these jeans. I thought I was gonna like them. I did not realize that I was going to love them and that they were going to become my absolute favorite pair of pants. These pants fit me better than any jeans have ever fit me. These are the Everywhere jeans by Spanx. I can safely say I have never had a pair of pants like this before, especially a pair of jeans that are this comfortable. These are the most comfortable jeans I have ever owned. They have no zipper and no button. This is actually a faux button, so they slip on. But since they're Spanx, they also have that medium compression, so it's just a subtle shape, and I love it. It's so flattering. You can look at the back here. I've never had jeans this flattering on me. I, for one, do not have a booty at all. I always look flat in jeans, and I feel like these jeans look the best on my derriere. That's saying something. They come in several different colors and washes, and I fully intend to order every single color that they have. The first time I wore these, I actually had lunch with my mom, and the first thing she said to me after giving me a hug and saying hello was, "Where'd you get those jeans? I need them." So that'll tell you something. They're even better in person. Like, look at this waist. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. I have worn them so many times. I think you've seen me wear them several times already on my channel. I also picked up some of their Air Essentials. To me, this is just elevated loungewear. And I don't know if you're like me, but as I get older, the pickier I get, especially when it comes to my activewear, my loungewear. I want pieces that I feel like I can lounge around in, I could take a nap in, I could literally sleep in, but I also want them to be pieces that I feel comfortable running my errands in, going out to the grocery store and seeing someone I know and not being embarrassed about my outfit. I want something that I like and feel confident in. And this is truly the best of the best. I genuinely wish I could hand this to you through the camera so you could feel how buttery, soft, and amazing this is. Look at the stretch on these. Like, this is magic, okay? I know for a fact the next time I travel, this is what I will be wearing. Just wanted to share Spanx here with you quickly before we head out shopping today. They were kind enough to sponsor this video, so I appreciate them. I'll be sure to put a QR code here for easy shopping. You can use that. I'll also link to the pieces that I shared with you in this video in the description box below. And I have a code. I'll put it right here on the screen. You can use that for 15% off your first order plus free shipping. So if you've been searching for that perfect pair of jeans that you thought only existed in your dreams, I'm here to tell you Spanx has made them. They're right here, and I will be sure to share them linked below. Obviously, we have some very important shopping to do, so let's do it. Let's go to Hobby Lobby. this is the viral garland that everyone is talking about, and it's pre-lit here. Let's see, it is $71.99, but it is 50% off right now. So if you're looking to invest, now is the time to grab it. I'll give you a close-up so you can see the details. I actually really like this. I have no idea where I would use this. I kind of think it's pretty. You could do something really fun with this. I also think this is so pretty, and it's nice and lightweight too, so this would be easy to work with. If you're a glam girl, they got you covered. Look at these, beautiful. Wow. Some really great flocked garland as well. I think this is really nice. I like this. This is $55.99, 50% off of that right now. I kind of like this one. Let's do this one. Or do you like? Oh, look at Thomas Kincaid one. We'll get both. We'll get both of these. I'm just gonna get all three. wonder if I put two of these side by side in the front door and then did a longer mat over the top, if that would work. What do you think? Definitely love these Santa cookie jars. I could see these being very popular. I actually love these stars a lot. I don't know how they would fit into my decor, but I love these. Do we not love these? I really love these. Let me know what you would do with these in the comments below if you bought these, because I need an excuse, okay? I need an excuse. I like these so much.
I like the metal red bow. Do something really cute with these. I love these. They're $80 though, so $40 right now with half off. Wow. I also love these. Really great pieces for outside this year. Okay, I am home from Hobby Lobby. I have everything laid out that I personally grabbed at the store, and I'm gonna show it all to you, and then I'm gonna talk about what I saw in the store, what I think was worth grabbing, maybe a few things I thought were worth passing on, or just my overall general thoughts of the Christmas decor that they had out already in Hobby Lobby right now. Let's just dive in and I'll show you everything that I grabbed. Let me start with non-decor. If you watch my channel and you're like me, then you probably love a good Christmas puzzle, and I personally do. I love doing a puzzle during the holiday season. I really love doing puzzles anytime I get a chance. I did find a few that I decided to grab at Hobby Lobby. They had a great selection. You might have seen when we were in stores the selection that they had. I thought they had some really great options. I did go ahead and grab 3 different puzzles because I'll probably do a couple here at my house. I like to have one out just for people to do as they come in and out and visit during the holidays. If someone's staying the night with me, I always like to have the option of a puzzle out on the table. I just think it's cozy and fun to do together. And then I also just went ahead and grabbed one for me to just do by myself, and then one extra to take with me to family Christmas this year. Just in case there's no puzzle, I'll be the gal that brings one. I did get 2 Thomas Kinkade puzzles. I love Thomas Kinkade, and I decided to get this one up here that's just this beautiful winter scene. And then I also got this Thomas Kinkade elf puzzle. I thought this was the prettiest one. So cute. I cannot wait to do this. I think this will be the puzzle that I keep for myself. And then this one I think would be great to just have out for guests and company to put together if they're visiting. I thought this one was so pretty. You know, I do a hot cocoa bar every single season, and so this one was very appropriate. And the puzzles were also 50% off. All of Christmas was 50% off. So I feel like I got a really good deal on these and excited to have them for the season. I have to say, one of the things I noticed about the Christmas decor right off the bat is that they came on strong this year with the gingerbread and hot cocoa bar and kind of candy cane lane theme that they had last year too. They had a bunch of great pieces last year, especially if you do a gingerbread theme in your house. You've got to check out Hobby Lobby. They have some wonderful things, especially ornaments. However, I do feel like they brought back a lot of stuff from last year, but they also had a few new things this year in that section that I hadn't seen. I definitely think if gingerbread is one of the themes that you do during the holidays, Hobby Lobby is worth checking out. I needed another sign for my hot cocoa bar, like I needed a hole in the head, but here we are. I did get a couple. I got this one that says old-fashioned hot cocoa served here. I already know what I'm doing this year for my hot cocoa bar. I have known for months, and I am so incredibly excited about it. I don't even know what I'm doing in the rest of the house. I don't really even know my Christmas theme yet. I haven't nailed it down, but I do know what I'm doing for the hot cocoa bar. But got that sign for that bar. And then I also got this candy cane lane sign. I'm not sure where I'm going to use this. I just thought this was really nice. The original price on this is $8.99 and it was half off. I decided to go ahead and grab it. I like it. I'm sure I can tuck it in somewhere. I did grab a couple of gingerbread cookie ornaments. The only difference is the greenery right in the middle. There's a darker and a lighter. These are $3.99 a piece. They look so realistic, and I'll probably use them in a display as cookies on a plate or something. But again, really great gingerbread ornaments. We'll just keep right on along with the gingerbread theme here, and I will show you these 2 cuties that I picked up. It is a boy and a girl gingerbread, and I just thought these were really pretty. I am kind of thinking about using them in the kitchen. Not sure yet. I just knew I had to have them. They are $16.99 originally, and of course half off of that. I like that you could use these outside or inside if you wanted to. Again, I'll probably use them in the kitchen, but I don't know yet. We'll have to see. It's still early, right? It's the beginning of October. We we have some time. After I saw those gingerbread, I noticed these two framed pieces of art. You probably noticed when we were out shopping just now that Hobby Lobby has a fabulous Christmas art selection. At least I think they did. And I saw these two pieces. I just thought they were so pretty. They are a glass front and they're just really unique, I think. And I thought they would look really nice in the kitchen. And I feel like this one in particular, the candy shop one, really complements the tin gingerbread boy and girl that I picked up. So I think these would go really nicely together in the kitchen. $19.99, so essentially $10 a piece. Not too bad. Let me show you the other two pieces I picked up. Again, I was highly impressed with the wall art they had this year. There were several pieces that I contemplated and didn't grab just because it really is early in the season for me and I haven't truly decided what direction I'm going. But the pieces that I did grab today were things that I thought, you know what, I do not want to miss out on these. If they sell out, I will be bummed, especially this piece. This was something that I saw over in the wall art section and there was only one and it was broken. I had a hunch that they might have more since it's early in the season, and my Hobby Lobby usually keeps extra Christmas wall art up high in the frame section. They usually put all of their excess seasonal pieces up there. And so I went back there to check. Sure enough, they had more of these, but they didn't have a ton. I would say they had like 5 or 6. Hopefully they'll get more, or maybe they had more in the back, but this piece was just so incredibly pretty to me. This is classic Christmas. I think it's lovely. I think you could use this in so many different spaces, in so many different ways. It would be beautiful in a bedroom, beautiful over a mantle. This is just such a great piece of holiday art, in my opinion. It was $34.99, and then half off of that. The frame is gorgeous, so super excited to find this piece. I love it. I have no idea where I'm going to be using it, but I know that I definitely will be using it this season because it is just gorgeous. There's a lot of Santa art out there, as I'm sure you know, and there are a lot of beautiful pieces of Santa art out there. I have never purchased a giant Santa portrait, which probably surprises a lot of you. I have a smaller one, but I've just never committed. I've seen some beautiful ones over the years. I know Kirkland's always has beautiful portraits. Hobby Lobby has had them in the past, but this one caught my eye and I thought, okay, this is it. This is the Santa portrait that I need in my home. I love the tree in the background. I love that he's reading his book that's probably his naughty and nice list. Maybe it's the Bible, I don't know, but it's just such a beautiful portrait of Santa. I am really looking forward to using this. Again, I have no idea where I'm going to put this, but somewhere front and center in my home for sure. It's a little pricey, $64.99, but again, they're doing that half off right now. So half off, I think it's a really great deal. Okay, just a few more random things. I did grab a couple of doormats that I thought were really nice. These are plaid. Bought 3 of them. I am not sure if I'm going to use 2 at the front door and then 1 at the back, but I thought these would be great to have for in and around the house. I should have probably got a couple more because you can use these in the kitchen, guest bathroom, by the back door. I could use it by the patio door, again, by the front door. I have double doors, but when I can't find a mat that's long enough, I'll just take 2 of these and I will put them side by side and make it kind of appear like a long mat and then do more of a traditional outdoor mat on top, so layering them, and that always works out really nicely. But I just got 3 for now. I may go back for more, but I really like the traditional red and green and white plaid with a little bit of black detail in there. Oh, let me tell you the price. Let's see, how much were these? These were $10.99, half off, so great deal. You can't beat that. I don't think I've ever left Hobby Lobby without a little trinket or tchotchke, and this trip was no different. I found these beautiful gold birds on one of the holiday aisles, and I thought they were just too pretty to pass up. I love birds. My mom loves birds. I always like to work them into my decor in some way, shape, or form. These, I thought, were the perfect birds for the season. You could really use them all year too. These were $5.99 and half off because they were also part of the Christmas. And finally, the most random thing that I got. No, I have 2 more things. What else did I get? Okay, I'm going to share my thoughts on the wreath and garland selection at Hobby Lobby in just a minute. I did pick up 1 wreath. It is this one right here. Only 1 though. I know where I'm going to use this. And when I saw it, I thought, you know what? I definitely need to grab one of those just in case this is something that sells out. However, I can say, and you probably saw as we were out shopping, they do have a very large selection of all of their different SKUs when it comes to the wreaths and garlands. I feel like Hobby Lobby is prepared this year. They are are ready for the crowds. I'm hopeful that they won't sell out as quickly this season as they did last year. I really like the bells and the little small dainty velvet green ribbon here. I may take this off, I'm not sure. This wreath also really complements that viral garland that they have at Hobby Lobby that I'm sure you know about, we'll talk about in a bit, but the viral garland looks really nice with this. This was $67.99. For me, it's a bit pricey for something this simple, but it was half off, which made it a great deal. So pretty good find. Last, maybe least, because it's very random and I contemplated just not showing you this because it's technically for children, okay? It's technically for a baby because it says my first tumbler by a brand called Infantino. I guess it's like it's a sippy cup. I just thought it was so cute and funny. It's the Grinch, and I always like to make a little hot cocoa or Christmas cocktail when I'm decorating, and I just thought it would be hysterical to have it in this tiny Grinch face cup. My crazy's already showing and the season hasn't even started, so buckle up. All right, so that is it for my personal haul, what I picked up so far for the season in stores. But now I want to talk about the things I saw. What do I think is worth it in terms of actually getting in the car, venturing out, and going to Hobby Lobby right now before we get into the season to purchase? One thing I definitely think that's worth checking out, and I've already mentioned it, is the wall art this season. I was extremely impressed. I can tell you this, when it came to fall decor, I did a Hobby Lobby video similar to this for fall decor. I wasn't as impressed with their fall wall art. Doesn't mean they didn't have beautiful pieces. They had a couple of really beautiful pieces. When it comes to Christmas this year, they have a ton. I highly recommend going and checking it out. And I recommend doing it a little bit sooner than later because I do think some of those pieces may sell out sooner than some of the other holiday pieces. I know that Hobby Lobby is prepared when it comes to garlands and ornaments. They are anticipating people coming in the droves and buying those things quickly. So art for sure. I also think they had a great Christmas tree selection so far this year. They really have all shapes and sizes when it comes to Christmas trees. Their trees were beautiful, and I feel like the pricing on their trees is really fair, especially when everything is 50% off right now. I assume that it's going to go to 40% off as we near closer to the season. I don't know about that. Maybe it'll stay 50. I don't really know how that works with Hobby Lobby. I'm sure some of you do, but it's 50% off right now. So if you're looking to buy a Christmas tree, now is a fantastic time. I've actually never really paid attention to, well, I have paid attention because I've noticed it and I love the Grinch. The Grinch is such a darling classic, and Hobby Lobby always has Grinch decor around this time of year. But I went down the Grinch aisle this year and I was so impressed with the pieces they had. I mean, if you have a small child or grandchildren, or even if you are just a Grinch lover, now is the time to go check Hobby Lobby because that section is full of some of the cutest, most fun pieces that I think you could find for your decor. Ooh, let's talk about the garlands and the wreaths, so the greenery. You know what I didn't do? I didn't go down the picks aisle this time, but we're gonna go back to Hobby Lobby later in the month of October and do more Christmas shopping because I know they'll probably add a few more things, so I'll be sure to hit that aisle up. But in terms of greenery regarding wreaths and garlands and sprays, I think that their selection was okay. The viral garland that everybody knows about, that Norfolk garland, is pre-lit and it's really beautiful. It's a great price if you consider the 50% off that you get. I have seen this Norfolk garland from various different stores. I have it personally. Mine is from Kirkland's. I love my pieces as well. I haven't gone shopping for Christmas decor yet at Kirkland's. We'll be doing that later in the month too. Hopefully they will have that garland back. Hobby Lobby will have theirs, and we can compare the two, and we can compare different places that have it and hopefully get the best garland, best quality for the best price. I will try my best to find it for you, but this is a great option and they had plenty. So if you're looking for this, you can definitely find it right now. Will they still have it as we inch closer to the season? Judging by the amount I saw, I would be surprised if they sold out before December, but maybe. There was other garland there that I thought was really pretty. I really liked their monochromatic sparkly garland. I thought it was fabulous, especially if you do a glam Christmas. This garland was gorgeous, gorgeous, okay? But in terms of the different styles of garlands and wreaths, I felt like they didn't have a huge, broad selection. There are a few styles of garlands that I've gotten at Hobby Lobby in years past during the holiday season, and I did not see them. Pieces that I really like, pieces that I would love to have an additional strand of, and they didn't have it. So that was something that I noticed because they're so focused on that one viral garland. At least I feel like they are. The ribbon aisle had great selections this year. One thing that I noticed is that they had plenty of velvet ribbon in both green and red. Velvet ribbon is something I always look for. I get my velvet ribbon at Walmart. The one that I use, I have a ton of, and I always get it at Walmart. But I really appreciate that they had different sizing. So they had like 2.5 and 1 inch ribbon and just different widths of the same ribbon. That's something that I always look for and I appreciate when I'm shopping for ribbon, because you don't always want the same width of ribbon. Sometimes you want a 2.5 inch, sometimes you want a 4 inch, sometimes you want a 1 inch, 1.5, because you're doing different things, but you want that same ribbon because you want to bring your theme throughout the house. A lot of their ribbons came in various different widths. So really liked that. Let's see, what sections were I not as impressed with? I wasn't as impressed with the candle selection as I was the fall candle collection. Now, that's not to say they're not going to get more. It's still early. For fall this year, Hobby Lobby brought it. Candles and throw blankets for fall, Hobby Lobby was spot on. I found candles and throw blankets that I purchased, and that's not the case for Christmas. They had a few throw blankets that were really cute. Everything is cute at Hobby Lobby, come on. Everything's cute, but they were not cute enough to come home, I feel like. So overall, I feel like they have all of our bases covered, regardless of your theme, regardless of the style that you use in and around your home. You're going to find something for Christmas at Hobby Lobby that you can incorporate into your design. I'm glad that I was able to take you with me there today, show you what they have in stores already. And of course, when we get closer to the season, we will go back, we will go shopping there once again. But I just want to say thank you for joining me today here on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed shopping with me. I sure appreciate that you did. I will see you again very soon in the next one. Until I do, take care and happy decorating.